Caleb Williams gets a chance to start, and we're able to consume what he was able to do. Pretty good, kid. That's my stamp. Pretty good, kid.
Pretty good, kid. Mm-hmm. Let me just say this right now, and I'm speaking to all of you out there, some of whom have already said that's the guy right there. We've got a quarterback, and those of you, it's a preseason game. Stop, I've heard this before. No, you haven't. You have never, ever in your lifetime seen it like this. Did we like Justin? We did. Mm-hmm. Good athlete, good person, competed, played through injury. This, you upgraded. You upgraded from a Buick to what looks to be like a really cool Mercedes. Mm-hmm. Really cool. This kid showed you the ability on the little screen that he flipped across his body to DeAndre Swift. The throw to Cole Kmet for 26 yards. Outstanding. The throw that DJ dropped later. Really, really good throw. But my favorite throw that I watched, 3rd and 12. How many times have we seen the Chicago Bears in our lifetime, 3rd and 12, run like a 6-yard route and get tackled short of the sticks? Mm-hmm. That's just what they do. And this kid stepped in there. People flying all around him, stepped up and stepped into the throw, not off his back foot. Boom! Laser.
3rd down and long, takes the snap against a 4-man rush. Great protection. Williams whistles a pass. It is caught, and it should be enough for a first down across the 40 to the 41-yard line to DJ Moore. There you go. The first completion as a Chicago Bear. 13 yards and a first down. Great protection for Caleb, and a nice tight spiral.
Throw it!
No. He let it go.
Throw it,
he
Tom.
Did throw it. Hold on, Tom. Jeez. Give him a chance. His first game. He's got PTSD himself. No color.
It was so great listening to Jeff and Tom and having them as our teammates and having this kid at quarter. It's just going to be so much fun because you hear the passion in their voice. Like when you watch the game on NFL Network. Like if it's Adam Amin, he's a Chicago guy. Our guy, he is passionate as well. But I had the NFL Network on for a while. I'm like, very vanilla. Jeff and Tom, oh man, they see what we all see. And even the cult members out there. I got a text from a couple of my buddies who are all field. I can't believe we're going to trade him and get this kid. I should read you. I will. I'll read you at some point some of the texts. Okay, I was wrong.
A screed of people coming after you and coming after Bears fans that are supporting Caleb Williams. I'll tell you what I like, Cap. And again, it was a small sample size, as we well know. But I thought that the escapability, the play action, the confidence, it all came from protection. I'm sure that there was a couple of plays in there in which Caleb Williams thought he was back in college because of the protection that was given to him by the offensive line. The offensive line every year is an issue or a question that we have every summer leading into the season. I thought for the most part, there was great protection for Caleb Williams. The other thing is, too, Cap, is that when you're Caleb Williams, you got to be able to take the wins. That short pass, 15 yards, you got to take the wins. Also, the double clutch, 3rd and 6. He tries to get it to Caleb. Caleb tries to get it to Roma Dunze, and there's a pass interference call. So, again, it's not about 25 yards down the field. It's being able to check your progressions, take a look and look around quickly, get it out in 2.5 seconds, and be able to connect. I thought that there was patience there and some confidence from the limited time that we saw.
Completely agree. Here's one of them that I got. Cap. I was wrong about taking a chance at the upgrade at quarterback. In all seriousness, Caleb looked poised, not frozen by overthinking. His innate creativity in the passing phase of quarterbacking definitely is an enormous difference between him and Justin. You were right about going all in on Caleb, but you were totally wrong about Trubomsky. Okay. That's one of like 8 that I got from buddies of mine who are, oh my God, that kid looks way better than I ever thought he's going to look. So that was from my friend Glenn. But I have a bunch of them out there, and so do you, that are looking, going, do you have room for me on the bandwagon? Guess what? As they said in Remember the Titans, remember the scene when Ronnie Sunshine Bass shows up? We got ourselves a quarterback! Mm-hmm. Yeah, very, very cool that it's our quarterback.
I just like that there was patience by Caleb Williams there. The play action gives him so much time, Cap. We saw this several times where he gets the ball and there's a fake to the running back because the running game, I think, will be paramount again. As much as I want the offense to move vertically, it was good to see DeAndre Swift. It was good to be able to see not just DeAndre Swift, but also to be able to see Khalil Herbert and Velus Jones be able to get the football. The idea that the Bears can run the football or play action where Caleb can roll out to his left or right and connect to receivers, that's going to be key. And again, it's all growing pains. Here's when you get locked in, right? When you watch the offense. There was a time, Cap, I'm watching this game live. I forgot it was preseason because I'm looking for the offense to come out there again.
Right.
I'm like, oh, that's right. Because I wanted more. It gave me a taste. It was able to wet my beak a little bit, right? And I'm watching. I'm like, oh, that's right. It's Bajan's time. I wanted more. You forget because you say, okay, you got 2 field goals out of it. All right, let's see if this kid can get a touchdown. It's like, oh, that's right. He's done for the day.
It's
great.
Even my wife, who's not the biggest football, like she loved watching our son when he played, but even my wife went, wow, that guy looks pretty good. And then during the game, I cut a YouTube short. Mm-hmm. We got a quarterback. She's like, there's 13 points. Relax. I get it. He only played a quarter. He's got more to do. But what a jumping off point. Like, we didn't go, well, it's only week 1. I know he struggled, but it's only... No. He got everybody excited.
Yeah,
everybody.
Because everyone just was wondering what this looks like. And, again, hats off to the offensive line, though, Cap. The conversation coming into last week was, would there be enough healthy offensive linemen to protect Caleb Williams? Should he play? Should he not play based on the offensive line? And what we got from Ryan Poles when we sat down with him last Tuesday was we'll have enough offensive linemen and healthy guys to give him the protection that he needs. We'll put together an offensive line that you can work with.
And they did.
Yeah.
Now, again, that offensive line has got a ways to go. It's not there yet. They need to continue to stay healthy. They need to continue to work together. I still think they need to add next year. They'll have 9 picks, including their own first rounder. They need to address the offensive line. They've got to put serious capital, not a 3rd-round pick, not a 5th round. They need another Darnell Wright type pick. That's what they need. Another guy to plug and play.
With perspective, we have to say, when Ryan Poles first got here, the offensive line was in shambles.
Yes.
And so slowly every year, Cap, he's trying to build toward being able to give something similar to an iron gate to be able to give Caleb Williams time to throw. So from where he was to where he is right now with this offensive line, it's getting better. If I get a middle of the pack offensive line, I'll take it. Because where it was a 0. There was no time for Justin Fields. So with Caleb Williams, this is the diamond in the rough. This is the guy. Give him all the protection you can. This upcoming draft, make sure you address that several times. It's good. You got a Bates here. You got a Coleman there, Shelton there. Okay. But you want to be able to have someone that can be an anchor for you for a decade.
Completely agree.
So it's fine.
Darnell Wright should be a decade-long starter at right tackle. Tevin, can you stay healthy, stay on the field? You'll get a contract extension, and a juicy one at that. But, again, to watch that game on Saturday, I've never been that excited about preseason football. Dude, I'm sitting there locked in on a beautiful day going, this is awesome.
It's just a taste. It's just a taste. And just to circle back with the offensive line, let's put the facts out there, Cap. So over the last 3 seasons, Justin Fields was the most sacked quarterback in the league with 135, followed by Russell Wilson at 133. But it's interesting about that. They're on the same team with the Steelers. But that's the reason why the offensive line is such a big factor and a big storyline for this Bears team, because protection is key. Caleb Williams must have had flashbacks thinking about, hey, I got all this time in the world. Kid, you're not going to have all the time in the world. Against the Bills, ones is pretty good in preseason. When the bell rings, there's already guys from the Titans already talking smack about this first game. They want your head.
They want Jeffrey Simmons.
They want him.
And he's a hell of a player.
So, like, keep in mind, him rolling out left and right was good. Be able to survey the scene and be able to make some of the right throws and plays. Again, hats off to him. Pretty good.
Pretty good, kid. Now let's take the next step and play well against the Bengals. You're going to have a joint practice, so he's going to get a lot of work. Let's continue to develop our guy.